Джоди здесь? Джоди.
Вытащи. Нейтан хочет отключить защитное поле.
Что?
Зачем ему это делать?
Он спятил. Надеется вернуть свою семью. Надо ему помешать.
Защитное поле. Боже, он это сделал. Отключил!
Справишься?
Да. Иди. Лес.
Сюда! Быстрее! Шевелите! Нужно живее! Я выбрал! Точно!
Это безнадежно.
Надо убраться! Живо!
Бегите!
Сюда.
Может быть, мы успеем включить его. Если еще не поздно. Живей! Да вы убили! Обезьяна! Они вырвали! Убили! Ой! Щит не работает! Только ты можешь нас спасти! Докин свихнулся на рулю поля! Избавься от этих чудовищ сейчас!
Вот только в инфрамире без тебя полно ублюдков. Уйди с дороги.
Клейтон, вы должны вывести меня отсюда. Агент Клейтон, это приказ.
Я подаю в отставку.
Вы все тут сдохнете. Мы все тут сдохнем. Не работает. Конденсор не остановить, и поле не включается.
Ничего уже не сделать, нам надо валить, пока не поздно.
Стоп. Есть еще один вариант. Скорее! Времени нет!
Что это такое?
Переносное защитное поле. Надеюсь, продержится, пока дойду до конденсора и включу самоликвидацию. Это последний шанс закрыть врата. Шанс невелик, но он есть.
Ты что, с ума сошел? Все, валим, пускай военные сами свое дерьмо разгребают. Джоди, да...
Коул прав. Последний шанс. Брайан?
Всегда знал, что умру первым.
Черное солнце в центре купола. Туда никто еще не входил, так что неизвестно, что нас там ждет.
Сколько времени у нас будет до самоликвидации?
Система не рассчитана на запуск вручную. Взрыв произойдет сразу же. Мы не вернемся.
конденсора сразу за этой дверью.
Мы не одни.
Нас пока не увидели. Это наш шанс.
Боже. Надеюсь, ты прав. Или наш поход в инфрамир быстро завершится. Джон, не подходи к ним близко.
Идем! Джоди, они идут! Джоди, нет!
Прости, принцесса. Дальше пойдете без меня.
Нет, 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 нет уж. Я тебя тут не брошу.
Найди черное солнце. Или погибнут все.
Он прав. Идем, Джоди.
Айден сделал, что смог.
Черное солнце.
Ну, поехали.
Ты слышишь?
Просто иди вперед! Не слушай!
Кто это?
Души! Заблудшие!
Они тут повсюду!
Я знаю!
Я просто не
его видела? Нет. Нет, я... Райан! Райан!
Кэлен! Лора! Где же они? Они не идут, хоть я их звал!
Ты блуждаешь во тьмах, как и эти души. Скорбь заставила тебя забыть, кто ты. Твои жена и дочь умерли. Их уже не вернуть.
Я скучаю! Я скучаю по ним!
Дай пройти, Нейтан! Конденсор надо взорвать! Другого выхода нет!
Господи, как же мне вас не хватало. Только ты можешь все исправить, Джоди. Давай. Ради меня.
Джоди, черт, вот он. Что с ним?
Он нашел то, что искал. Идем.
Без поясов вы бы пропали.
У меня защитный поле не работает.
Что? Точно? Проверь сигнал.
О, черт! Говорю тебе, не работает!
Черт! Так, надо что-то придумать. Так.
Что ты делаешь?
На, у тебя больше шансов уничтожить солнце. Возьми его и иди.
Эти твари тебя сожрут!
Надевай мой пояс и уничтожь конденсор. Уходи, пока я не передумал.
Слишком поздно, Джоди. Уже поздно.
Nie ma zapału, wcale.
Хватит! Меня тошнит уже от твоих выдумок! На этот раз ты у меня получишь!
Отдайте ребенка!
Спокойно, Нора!
Покажите! Моя девочка! Мой мальчик!
Боже правый, что происходит?
Близнец. Тугой обидчик мой. Не смогли.
Мой сын! Покажите мне сына! Айден. Мой брат. Мой близнец. Погибший. Айден. Мы не могли расстаться. Наши души связаны. Я любила тебя. И ненавидела тоже. Ты был частью меня. Другой мир. Стать ветром, звездами, вселенной. Вечность с Айденом и теми, кого люблю. Жить, любить, чувствовать, стареть. Я столько еще хочу сделать.
Джоди, мы живы.
Айден? С тех пор, как черного солнца не стало, моя память растворяется. Я слишком долго пробыла на той стороне. И это разрушает мой разум. Стирает то, что осталось. Воспоминания перемешались. Они медленно тают. Забываются, как сон по утру. Я не чувствую времени. Уже не знаю, что было до, что после. У меня в голове все происходит одновременно. Словно смотришь один и тот же фильм снова и снова по кругу. Хаос, нагромождение картинок. И я днем и ночью все записываю. Переношу свою жизнь на бумагу. Если я все забуду, страницы заменят память.
С момента событий прошло 3 месяца, и расследование продолжается. Власти твердо намерены выяснить, что послужило причиной гибели 283 человек на военной базе Пентагона. Представители руководства заявили, что работают рука об руку со следователями, сообща пытаясь пролить свет на эту трагедию.
В ЦРУ пока оставили меня в покое. Наверное, им сейчас не до того, спешат построить новый конденсер. Они ни за что не прекратят эксперимент. Теперь они знают, что на той стороне. Если честно, мне наплевать. Мне нужно налаживать свою жизнь. Жизнь без Айдена. Сколько я себя помню, я мечтала пожить без него. Одна. Я так хотела стать свободной. Моя мечта сбылась. И как же я теперь несчастна. Как будто от меня отрезали кусок. Все время плачу. Знаю, это глупо. Черт. Я скучаю по нему. Прошли месяцы. Месяцы ничего не делания. Я очнулась. Пришла пора начать все заново. Строить новую жизнь. Это было очевидно. В глубине души я всегда это знала. Мне просто нужна была тишина, чтобы услышать это чувство. Я не сразу поняла, как сильно люблю рай. Я ведь столько времени была одна, что забыла, каково это — любить. Мы постарались уехать подальше. Я заново училась любить. Я училась доверять людям, не прятаться и не бояться. В общем, заново училась жить. Мы не говорили об этом. Как будто ничего не было. Как будто того мира не существует. Как будто нам ничто не угрожает. По ночам я вижу страшные вещи. Я говорю себе, это просто кошмары. Но это неправда. Мы открыли ящик Пандоры, и его уже не закроешь. Нет. Это не кошмар. Это скоро случится. Я умирала дважды. Смерть больше не пугает меня.
Next time, I'll kill everyone.
My God, I was so afraid I lost you. There's no telling what we'll find out there. How much time do we have after we've activated the self-destruct? We're not coming back.
Saturday night, and I'm locked up in here.
Can't do it, babe.
She's more than amazing. She's magnificent.
She's getting away!
Jody, where are you?
They're back.
Good God, Jody, what's happening?
I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Tell me where you are. I'll come right now, Jody. Jody!
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Ever since I was born, I've been linked to an entity.
Hey.
Judy?
You know, sometimes adults imagine things too.
What's your name?
Jody.
Welcome back to the land of living, Jody.
His name is Aiden, and he's always with me.
What did you do to that boy? Susan, this is gonna stop if I end up crazy or dead.
Please don't leave me here.
You're a monster! You hear me? A monster!
It's over, Jody. It's over.
Now concentrate, Jody.
Some things that I'm not proud of.
You lied to me. You used me to do your dirty work. Tell them to leave me the fuck alone. Because next time, I'll kill everyone. It's gonna be okay.
I think
PlayStation.
Go ahead, take a seat. Can you give me your name and your age, please?
My name is Mary Smith. I'm 24.
Have you ever taken any acting lessons, Mary?
Not really. I couldn't afford it, but I watch a lot of films, and I learn so much by watching them.
Have you shot anything recently?
I've had a few bit parts, little things here and there, nothing very serious for the moment. I'm always too tall, too short, wrong hair. There's always something wrong with me.
Okay, have you learned your lines?
Yes.
Let's get started. Mark it, please.
Casting Heavy Rain, actress Mary Smith, take one.
Every second of movement you see and beyond is motion capture, ranging from simple in-game motions, walking, turning, all the way to stunts, fights, full-person fights on train roofs, to performance capture, to full facial and body capture at the same time.
It's not your call, Aiden. I can do what I want.
It is unusual to go in and wear the suit and have these dots on your face, and it's interesting because you're kind of like limited in certain ways, but you're also way more free than when you shoot a movie. I mean, you could kind of do whatever you want.
The games we make at Quantic Dream are based in reality. Everything that actually happens in real life has to happen in our game, and the only practical way to get that is to capture the real thing. We have to rebuild the world out of cardboard and tape and foam. We have to make sure it matches what's in the game, and we have to make sure that we can actually capture with it, because there are limitations to motion capture.
So we have these very strange props that look really miserable, but they respect exactly the dimensions of the real set in 3D in the game, so all the contacts are fine.
We can't use a car door in motion capture because it's shiny and it's really heavy. We can't see through it, so we have to build the approximate of a car door, but it has to at least have some of the real properties of a car door, because just closing a cardboard doesn't play the same as a real car door.
You're in a car, and it's this ridiculous-looking thing made out of 2x4s with a, steering wheel.
I'm a guy that likes to, when I'm going through a casual environment, I like to have my hands in my pocket. Well, your performance capture shoe doesn't have pockets. So we created these Velcro straps that became my pockets that I would have something to put my hands in.
It's like pure imagination. Not just the fact that you're, shooting a scene in a submarine.
Cool.
I was sure you'd love that.
Or you're getting briefed about this intense mission that you're about to go on in Somalia.
Jamal Sheikh Sharif.
Literally, it's like being a 7-year-old with your best friend, and you're pretending that the world's gonna end, and the bad guys are coming, and we have to jump from couch to couch and avoid the lava.
I think that's also what makes it challenging, but also really incredible and like raw.
Everything becomes kind of bare and essential, but also it's sort of disturbing sometimes.
When you're eating in a scene and say we're eating pizza, it's like a little piece of triangle cardboard that, thank God, says pizza on it, or else I would not know what it is.
We built the helicopter where there is this very intense dialogue between Jody and Clayton. So everything was on wheels, and we were moving the helicopter.
Because I trusted you!
Performance capture, it's digital acting. The trickiest part of performance capture is the preparation. It's getting people ready to perform. Depending on how many actors you have, it takes a while to put the 90+ markers on the face. They all have to be placed specifically for them to work right on the rig.
So you have 88 dots, these beads all over your face. Not only that, but you got all these hard ball-like Velcro things all over your body as well. It's gonna pose a little bit of a challenge. I mean,
All these little balls.
Oh, fuck! I got like 10 bruises in my arm.
Everything's very refined because they want to have a vocabulary to play with. So you try to be the material. You try to give them as much as you can.
In our game, we have dozens of hours of animation. Capturing everything demanded an enormous amount of focus of the team to shoot almost every day during 1 year. And then, of course, treating all this data, bringing it to the character in the game.
Nathan? Jody, where are you?
Turn back.
The game itself really requires emotion and subtlety, and I think there's no other way to capture all that than the way we're doing it. They rely on each other. We couldn't get this performance without performance capture, and it wouldn't be worth getting unless it was from these people. It's a really great mix of technology and talent.
PlayStation
Quantic Dream has always been about creating interactive experiences that have emotion at their core. It's about telling the story of characters and giving the player the possibility through their actions to change the way the story unfolds.
When I write my script, I have an idea of how I want the story to be played.
So we try to render David's idea into a game and see with him if it matches what he had in mind. In case it doesn't, we go back to the writing stage and keep working until the result perfectly matches David's vision.
What we try to do in Beyond is really an intuitive and immersive experience. So we created a very discreet user interface with only white dots on screen and very simple controls.
Jody, where are you?
We wanted to revisit the action system and go for something that would be more invisible and more intuitive to the player. We didn't want the interface to be a barrier. We wanted the player to focus on what he's doing on screen and not on how to do it.
Ideally, the player will forget that he has a controller in his hand and will just jump into the screen.
One of the major revolutions in Beyond is the way Jodie Holmes moves.
Depending on the context, depending on your emotional state, you see the character of Jodie moving differently, walking differently, looking around differently.
And most importantly, to give the player the feeling he's really in control of the character, he can do almost anything he wants to do.
You can talk to other people, interact with objects, and also run, jump, shoot, drive a motorcycle, or even ride a horse.
What was really challenging also is that the story goes on for 15 years of Jodie's life. When Jodie's a kid, for instance, you can do different things than when she's a teenager or an adult.
Giving this much animation to a character, it's really new. It has never been done to that extent, and it really makes the character come alive like never before.
We wanted to have these new mechanics with Aiden. I wanted to give this feeling of flying around and going through matter and through walls.
So we started making some research on how ghosts would move or even a fish would swim underwater.
We thought that using orbs is an interesting approach. It would give us this physicality that we need to interact with matter.
It became really something natural to assign them to the two analog sticks and have to play with them, to focus them, or on the opposite, to split them apart.
During the process of this production, we made what we call user tests.
You just watch people playing and you see where they succeed, where they fail.
If a player don't get it right, it's only our fault. So we work very hard to be able to correct it and give the best experience possible.
After each user test, it's meeting after meeting just to find a good solution to every single issue the player may have had.
I guess what we're looking for with the gameplay is really to find an interface that will allow you to play life. And we try to get closer and closer of the ideal interface where you don't think anymore, you just do it.
Shrouded by darkness. I have suppressed my hatred while I waited for the stars to align. After 1,000 years spent wandering the darkest bounds of the earth, time to emerge from the shadows has finally vengeance of Saddam the Dark will be unleashed. Myra will reduce the empire of Arathia to ashes. Now will I bring them chaos and destruction. Now to be suffering and desolation. I will make them regret the day they dare to defy the greatest dark sorcerer ever to walk the earth. The seven seals of the war and the talismans of Rastadan. I invoke you, Astaroth, dark lord of the lost circle. By the sacred power of the ancient gods, by all the spirit servants of Asmodan, by all the sacred parchments of Pashta! Oh, shit! I can never get that last one right.
Fashta Malavi.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I knew it. Damn! I am so sorry.
No problem. We'll just take it again.
Wow, dude. Totally freaked me out. I scared the crap out of me, man.
Oh, excuse me, if I may, I just have a quick word about the script.
About the script?
Yes, as my character is rather complex, I want to make sure I'm conveying all facets of his psychology. So, I asked myself whether this hatred that is consuming him isn't emanating from...
You know what? Don't change a thing. You were great. Okay, everybody, let's take it from where we left off, if you're all ready.
Hey, name's Maurice. How you doing?
David Gant.
First time in a video game?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to hell.
Okay, let's do it again.
Oh, by the way, can we please tone down the pyrotechnic effects? They really came a bit close the last time. Let's not risk a pointless accident.
Okay, I'll tell the guys. All right, silence on the set. And we are rolling.
By the seven seals of the war and the talismans of Rastadan, I invoke you, Astaroth, dark lord of the lost circle, by the sacred
power of the ancient gods, by all the spirit servants of Asmodan,
Cut. Sorry, there might have been a problem with the sound there.
I thought there was something a bit odd.
Okay, we'll lose the sound effects for the moment, if that's all right.
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
Something wrong with the props, too.
This reminds me of what happened to the two guys who played the role before you. Yeah. Spellbook, smacked the first one right in the face. Bam! 3 fractured vertebrae. Yeah. Second one, yeah, he took the scepter right up his, you know. They need to find the bug, is what I'm saying.
It's getting hot in here. Aren't you uncomfortable under that mask?
Mask? What mask?
Okay, let's go again. And... action.
By the seven seals of the war and the talismans of Rastadan, I invoke you, Ah! What's going on?
Cut!
Oh.
Hey,
Emily, give me the programmers.
Oh, man. Hey, Dave, don't worry about it. It's just a bug they tried to fix last week. Generates 2,984 clones of who? Moi. Look at him. I'm so sexy. Look at that. Oh, man. Just ignore him. Don't worry about it.
Give me the phone. Hey, look, I don't give a crap how you do it. Just get those freaking trolls off my set. Now!
Hey. Goblins, okay? Not trolls. Goblins. Jesus, this guy's ignorant. Last time one of them bought a few cases of beer, you know, got a little messy, but what a party. You know what I'm saying? What a party.
All right, looks good. They're gone.
Woo! Personally, I thought it was a chance to class up the production a little bit, but, you know, who am I? What are you going to do? Some people got no artistic vision!
Excuse me. Could I borrow your telephone for a moment?
Oh, yeah, sure. Dave, don't munch up all my minutes, man, okay?
William! Yes, it's David. Yes, I'm on the set right now. Tell me, these video game people, don't they seem a bit bizarre? Well, no, something funny is happening here. Funny strange, not funny ha-ha. Well, it's rather difficult to explain. Listen, I'm not entirely sure that... Yes, I know I signed a contract. But maybe we could... No, of course not.
Hey, Dave, come on.
Yes, maybe I am overreacting. Yes, fine. Okay. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Yes! No. Everything's fine.
Okay, we're ready. Let's go again from the same place, please. And... action.
Oh, great Astaroth, enter our dimension and deliver unto me my vengeance. Come, you most powerful... No!
Oh! Yeah, that just happened. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, same thing happened to Michael Jackson, man. You know, in that soft drink ad? Congratulations. You just became a legend.
I told you to be careful with your silly pyrotechnical activities!
I'm so sorry. This is the first time it's ever happened.
Right. So what do we do now?
I would like to go back and try again from the same spot, if that's okay with you.
Let's do it!
Okay, silence on the set. We are rolling.
Oh, great Astaroth, enter our dimension and deliver unto me my vengeance. Master of all hells, the portal is open!
Oh, Jesus. That was my entrance cue, wasn't it?
Bloody hell! I don't believe it!
What?
Demon, yeah, that was your cue, but it'd be better if you entered through the portal of hell for continuity.
Oh, the portal of hell. Of course, I'm such a Disney. Bad demon. I'll just take my, my entrance.
That'd be good. Let's do it again.
I'm so sorry, Jolly. Excuse me.
Okay, we're gonna start the whole incantation over now that everybody's in place.
With our incantation? But I thought you had that covered.
David, it's cool. Don't worry, everything's working perfectly now. All right, this next take is the keeper, people. And... action!
By the seven seals of the horn, the talismans of Rastatan, I invoke you, Astaroth, Dark Lord of the last circle, by the sacred power of the ancient gods, by all the spirit servants of Hasmodan, by all the sacred parchments of Hashtamaladi, appear! O Prince of Hades, the portal is open! You have summoned me, mortal. I am your slave.
Don't go into the light, Dave! Don't go... Call a doctor, quick!
Back up, give us... Don't touch me! Don't you touch me! Maniacs! You're all freaks and maniacs! I'm getting out of here before you drive me as crazy as you are! I'm leaving! Continue your insanity without me!
David, wait a sec. We're sorry, okay? Please don't go. How are we gonna finish?
I don't give a shit what you do. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Wow. Get her.
Really? Great. I can't believe it. Well, guys, we've got to figure something out.
What do you want us to do? Huh? I mean, look, without the sorcerer, this whole story doesn't make any sense, you know?
Didn't make much sense with it, frankly.
What? What?
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Hell no. Don't even think about it, okay? Stop.
He's perfect. Fred, call the costumer.
I invoke you, Astaroth, Dark Lord of the Last Circle.
Appear!
O Prince of Hades, the portal is open! You have summoned me, mortal. I am your slave.
Satan!
Yes?
You didn't think I was going to let you get away with this now, did you?
I thought there was something a bit odd.
Nothing but a usurper, you dark sorcerer. Time has come for me to send you back to the shadows from whence you came.
Bloody hell! I don't believe it! No!
Master, from now on, you are my slave. Let humanity fall to its knees. The hour of the Goblin of Darkness is finally at hand.
Shit! Gotta quit smoking.
Ладно, Холмс, приступим. Цель упражнения — проверить, на что ты и Айден способны в полевых условиях. Задача проста. Тебе нужно преодолеть полосу препятствий и найти выход. Включай мозги и держи себя в руках. В ДПА это испытание подготовили специально для вас с Айденом. Не разочаруй их. Я буду следить из зала управления. Удачи, рекрут Холмс. Давай, Джоди. Покажи им.
Давай, Айден. Попробуй открыть с той стороны.
я ожидал большего, Рекрут Холмс. Слишком долго. Надо быстрее соображать. Ты же можешь. Давай еще раз.
Давай, Эйден.
Ух ты! Я поражен, Джоди! Я тебя знаю, но это прошла на одном дыхании. Придется придумать что-нибудь посложней. Молодец, Джоди. И ты, Айден, ты сам себя превзошел.